Access granted. Transferring data. Activated.
Good morning. Welcome to Gen Con TV. It's Monday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time. That must mean it's time for Me versus the Machine. I'm Peter. Thank you for stopping by, and we are going to play strategy games on this show. Today I am continuing my Civilization 5, Sid Meier's Civilization 5 campaign. I'm playing on epic speed, I'm playing China, I'm playing on level 7, and I'm losing. I think that this might be my last episode. I'm gonna kind of, I'm gonna play for this episode, but with kind of a new lens, which is kind of, what can I tell you about the end game of Civ 5 without actually playing through the end game? And why am I pretty sure this game is a loss for me? And play a little bit and see what happens. But I've played this game enough to kind of read the writing on the wall. I can kind of tell, oh, I think I know what's going to happen here. Anyway, so let's get into it. And let me switch to the better mode. Okay, so here, BBM China, turn 346. All right. So I think that I told, if you've been watching this from the beginning, you know that I am not an expert at Civ 5. I can play pretty well, but I don't play at the top levels. And I've been blessed with a couple people who have stopped by and given me some good advice along the way. Thank you, especially Nick Christie, I think Packer Fan, and a couple others who've given me some good pointers. But it wasn't enough to save the day. Or was or I was too stubborn to listen, or what have you. So let's talk a little bit about what went wrong and what I think is going to happen here as I play. So let's look at the demographics, where we're at in the world standings. So on literacy, I'm hanging in at number 2, 62% for 62%. That's actually not bad. I mean, that's encouraging. Like, it's just close enough to being the science leader that it gives you some hope. But the Persia is ahead of me, and Persia has a whole bunch of wonders. And I don't think I'm going to catch up with them. I think it's just going to get worse. And in the end game, when you're warmongering, if you don't have the best technology, you're really screwed, because you're just fighting units are too tough. And so I think that's what's going to happen. And the military strength of Sweden is 10,279 versus my 2,800. I can build more military, but problem is I don't have a very good economy. So I am going to build more military units, and I'll have to rely on great merchants to supplement my income. But yeah, I'm skeptical that it is going to be enough. So Persia is in first in almost every category. Approval doesn't really matter, but they're first. There isn't that much, but they're first in land. They're first in gold production, 463 gold a turn. I'm producing 26. Their manufacturing is 397 to my 164. Their crop yields are 305 to my 143. Population 124. I mean, they're just steamrolling in this game, and I don't think there's much chance of catching up with them. So the only real hope I have, I think, is one strategy from here would be to just go at them and maybe get lucky, and maybe I will. Maybe I can go. I mean, if I could take Persepolis, which is only that far from me, and hold it, which is another big if, because, by the way, you can lose a whole bunch of your cities. It doesn't hurt your science that much. I mean, you still got whatever your science lead was over. What was that? Hi, good morning, Armando. Good morning, General. Start over. Yeah. I think what I want to do is I think I will have, when we play this episode, I think I'll end up resigning at some point. I think that will be enough teaching of Civ 5 for now. I think I'm going to go back to my Civ 6 game and play it. It does make me like want to try again. I mean, for sure. It's like, oh man. The problem here is that I never really got much momentum. You know, I had an early success against the Aztecs, took Tenochtitlan, and then I could just never. I've been on the defensive ever since, and never been able to really march out and conquer much more land. I appreciate your enthusiasm and support, Gabriel. I really do, Armando. But so I think that there's two ways of winning a domination victory. One way is the way I tried to do it, which is just be aggressive from the start. The advantages, you can try and knock out one civ early, which we did. Try and knock out another one in the Middle Ages, which we did not do, and be trying to get a third one knocked out in the Industrial Age, which we did not do. And meanwhile, grow a really solid economy, which we did not do, and use and get good enough culture by becoming allies with key cultural city-states, which we did not do. The other strategy would have been to have not been aggressive from the beginning, to just play the peaceful game the whole time, just like build, maybe probably go to 4 cities, maybe 5, and just be peaceful with everybody as much as you can, ready to fight. Somebody comes after you, you defend yourself and get them, and boring. That's probably the better strategy, I guess. And then you go, and then you wait until the late game, and then you just come after everybody with all your bombers and artillery and wipe them all out. I don't know. I think that's probably the smarter way to do it, but it's just. I also thought it'd be boring for streaming to just like play 300 turns and basically doing hardly anything except infrastructure development. And so I like China for that first option because of their faster general production, and the Chaconus, which have been great. In fact, I have do I only have 4 of those Chaconus? They're all upgraded to Gatling guns, and I have lost. I'm down to 4 of those. I think I had 6 at one time. I mean, I do have another crossbow and another Gatling gun. 2 other. Oh, here. I guess I should count this one. It never got the range +1 promotion, which is why I never upgraded it to a Gatling gun. Anyway, so what happens in the latter part of the game? What can I teach you? Even though I'm not. I'm having a little imposter syndrome about how well qualified I am to be giving good advice here, given that I'm losing this game. But let me tell you what I know, and watch other people and read other guides and supplement. You get good at this game by listening to lots of people and playing lots. That's how it works. Okay, so let's look at the tech tree for a moment and see what's going to happen. So we're in the industrial era. We're the modern era is where all the Great War stuff starts happening. We're in the modern era. We're going to pick up flight, which will have Great War bombers and triplanes, and which will eventually, in the atomic era, upgrade to bombers and fighters. In other words, World War I and World War II era sort of planes, and then the aircraft will ultimately get their last big promotions or upgrades in the information area, when fighters upgrade to jet fighters and bombers upgrade to stealth bombers. And but by that time, you've got one more tech on the tech tree. You're almost the game's almost over. And everybody, what'll happen in the late game is that every civ is rushing for different types of victory conditions, and so you have I'm going for domination, which means I need to take over. We need to wipe everybody out. Basically, you also have civs going for science victories or cultural victories, or diplomatic victories, and one of those civs at this level is probably going to win one of those victor types before I get all the way down here. The other thing that's going to happen is that there'll be points, and we're coming up on a crucial point here. If Persia or anybody I'm fighting gets flight and starts making bombers before I have a way of dealing with their bombers by either having my own triplanes, or my preferred strategy is to have anti-aircraft guns which come in ballistics. If you're fighting somebody that's got bombers and you don't have ways of dealing with the bombers, you're just screwed. I mean, the bombers just rule. So here is like here's a fork in the road. Do I beeline to ballistics, get anti-aircraft guns, or even fighters are good, but they're just the anti-aircraft guns are way better. By the way, in Civ 6 it's opposite. I think the anti-aircraft guns are not as good in Civ 6. I'm not sure. I haven't had as many good air-to-air combat stuff in Civ 6. The other option is the last great science improvement is plastics, which lets you build research labs. And since you have to stay competitive on science, what I should be doing right now, and what I really I think I have to do, is beeline to plastics, which means I got to get steam power and replaceable parts and radio, and then go to plastics. And the combination of all those policies will enable the last big jump in science, which the research labs will add 50% to every city that has it. So if I'm doing that, I'm not getting a way to deal with bombers, enemy bombers. So we go after Persia. If we see bombers, we're gonna be backing out of the fight real fast. So, and that's the strategy we should do. If I think the strategy is working, great. If I don't think it's working, hey, Jay Bruce, how are you? Good, thank you. A warmonger or entertainer, tough call. Yeah. In this case, warmonger or science researcher. I'm not sure. Yeah, I thank you, Armando. You're being very generous by saying I was distracted teaching. No, I thank you, but I think I played fairly well. I also, for where I'm at, I think I just didn't quite play well enough. I probably did make a crucial mistake early in the game going after, what was it? Workshops and city universities. I don't know. Anyway, so but let's see what we can do and push forward. And I didn't. There's a couple of great people I haven't talked about yet in this game. I do. I will be going after great merchants as a way to get my economy kick-started, in addition to going after great scientists. Anyway, we'll show you that next time with the specialist. Okay, Brazil wants to be friends. Yes, this is great for us. It lowers the chance that he'll attack me, increases the chance that he might join the fight against the Persians, and that's good news. I keep getting signals that Carthage might attack me, but I don't know. I think they've tried that twice before. We'll see. All right, so need a new faith selection. You can automatically program your faith to produce something. It's in this. By the way, is my mouse working? Yes, it is. Okay, great. It's in this menu up here with a little dove sign. You click on it, and automatic faith purchases. This is also just a good way of finding out what you can produce. I can produce great prophets, inquisitors, and missionaries. Okay, given those three things. Since I've already done the first great prophet you do will give you your religion. The second great prophet lets you enhance your religion. Definitely recommend both of those. After that, it's kind of questionable whether you want any more great prophets. You can build holy ground with them, which is a big faith bonus. So, but I think Inquisitor, because what I can do with an Inquisitor, which you can't build until you've enhanced your religion with the second great prophet. Inquisitor, I can go to you can go to any of your cities that aren't following your religion and kick out the believers of the other religion. Yeah, it's like the Spanish Inquisition. Oh, that's horrible, but it's just a game, guys. and then then that will let me build faith buildings that that the religion that the city is following will determine what faith buildings you can build there. So by taking it back, I know that in my religion, I'm able to build. Let's look at beliefs, sort by religion. Look at down in Taoism, which is what I am. I can build monasteries, and gardens give me a bonus in happiness, which is really great. So to go back in and get those, that would be really nice. Okay. And producing. At about this time of the game, I go through and have all my cities build barracks and armories. Barracks, each of them will give any military units who produce there a promotion right out of the gate. And artillery and airplanes, and especially early era airplanes, really can use that second promotion because it gives them a bonus to range, and their range isn't very good to start with. So, and just having all your artillery and airplanes that you built in the late game have a couple extra promotions for free, it's worth it. So, all right. I'm gonna pop over here with this guy. So there's a Carthaginians still have ancient era boats. Okay, maybe that's a classic era boat. Anyway, long time, couple 3,000 years old by any stretch. Okay, I'm at war with Persia. This swordsman, he's really just a scout. Basically, he's just going around looking for places to raid caravans. That's what I'm doing with these units. Also, these units are good for these knights with the 4 movement point, or you could use lancers for this as a way to hop in and take a look around and see, hey, what's happening over there? Like that's a good thing. These Gatling guns, if Persia is in the same era as me, they're gonna have. There's another jump in tech that happens here. Replaceable parts gives you Great War infantry, combat strength of 50. That's a huge jump from riflemen, which is 34. That's like a 50% jump in strength from riflemen. So, and then from that, it just gets, the units, of course, the units just get tougher and tougher. Infantry when they get here. So I do want to be careful about what. Yeah, I just think that Persians are probably pretty strong right now. I don't know. I'm gonna pop up here and look around. I don't see anybody else though. But they have roads and they are in a golden age, I think. So I want to be careful here. Yeah, I've also got one of these guys injured, so let's get in here and start to heal this guy. And there hasn't really been that much happening down here, so I am overcommitted. I have too much down here, more than I really need. I'm wondering if I should get this guy. I need to give him some experience. He doesn't need much experience before he'll have the +1 range bonus. Okay, and then I can upgrade him. Alright, let's just cycle through the units and see. Sail around. My 2 caravels have done okay at protecting my trade routes. I'm happy about that. Let's see, this guy hasn't moved yet. I'm just going to pop in there, see if there's anything else there. I don't see anything else. Okay. Okay, his 2 movement points left. He's going to go up here. I think I'm going to bring this rifleman over here. Carthaginians gave me open borders, which I have been using to be up here as just to be able to spy on the western and northern sides of Tenhulwakan, but also look for caravans to pillage. But the Persians have been a little smarter. They've not been. I had really good luck pillaging their caravans for a while, and then they wisened up and have not had such good fortune lately. Okay. Civilians. Let's see what Persians do now. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. There they are. Great War Infantry. While defending a Gatling gun, killed a Persian rifleman. Okay, interesting. Okay, well this is bad. This is another one of my guys that's almost dead. I think I can probably kill this guy though. Yeah, I can definitely kill this guy. So this guy is going to retreat, and we're going to... Yeah, we're going to do that. And here we have some cavalry is going to come up. It's a dangerous game to be sitting up there playing this game of trading punches with stronger units and then pull my guys back and heal them, and that's dangerous. Well, yeah, the Swedes have a lot of units, but we're not at war with the Swedes. Oh, there's a couple more. How would you say that? Quinquereme? Quinqueremes, let's call it. Yeah, sure. This worker just finished. I think I'm gonna go down and grab this hill. All these tiles that are, now that I have hydro plants, the tiles next to rivers all are really, really juicy tiles. Let's see. All 3 of these cities have reached a population that I'm going to cap them at, which is 20 for the capital, 15 for others. That's a rule of thumb I heard from some guy on the internet once. Seemed like a good one. Okay, let's take a look at these cities and make sure I'm happy with how I'm distributing these. I want one city to produce a great general, a great engineer, so I've chosen Beijing to carry that torch. So I've got specialists on both the factory and workshop spots. That's what will maximize my great engineer production, if you will, each turn. Banks, markets, and stock exchanges all produce great merchant points, which are great. So I'm wondering if I can spare a great merchant. Looks like I can. Probably that guy. Sure. And let's expand this so I can control this. Wow, I got pretty good production, 67.2, and investing in all. Let's see what happens if I send one more over there. I lose this. Now I'm at -1. I don't want the food to drop below 0, or else I'll start losing population. Once you're at the target population you want, having your food surplus be exactly 0 is your best scenario. But I also want to have a lot of production. So you see all these guys that are on up there. When I build a hospital, I'll be able to do even more of this. I also like being on this gold spot because the gold's getting multiplied by markets, and so it's not just 3 gold here. That's probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6. Who knows? Anyway. I don't know. Can't really give up. Okay, I think I'm going one specialist too far here. So let's go back that on there. And I think that looks pretty good. A little bit more. I have some extra food production that I don't need, but that's okay. By the way, let's see what happens. My food, let's see, gold is plus 39. If I take this off there, it drops down to plus 34. So yeah, that one, that 3 gold on this tile is actually producing 5 gold. Round numbers, because it's just showing me whole numbers, but it does fractions. You just don't see the fractions all the time. Okay, Shanghai, plus 1 food. That's pretty close. It's focusing on, all the cities are going to focus on science, with science, as many science specialists as possible. And this one's got a bunch of them on great merchant production. Guangzhou is doing the same thing, and it will have its stock exchange in 10 turns, and maybe we'll find a way of using that. Okay, so I'm really happy with where all my guys are. Oh, I didn't look at Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan's still got 9 turns, and it'll be at 15. That's great. So it's still producing great science in the meantime. So good. All right. Okay, this guy's gonna come down here and we're just peeking and harassing. Okay, come back to here. Carthaginians have units over there by Tenochtitlan also. I wonder what they're up to. Okay, this guy's gonna come back here. I had so many units down there because I was in a fight earlier with the Sidonese, and it was actually, they were getting quite annoying, so I just had to bite the bullet and send some tougher units back down there. But I think that little dust up has been settled. Oh, you don't like the salt? Okay. There is a bug where oh, 2 cannons just came. Oh, Tenochtitlan has 3 cannons now. Okay, fine. Whatevs. Okay. Does this have a... Oh, this has a trading post here. I can pillage that for some healing. It didn't heal me any. I'm in his territory. It might have been the road that... I mean, well, that kind of screwed me out of getting to my, getting home. Oh well. I wanted to get back into the city so that I would heal faster. And, that didn't happen. Okay, this guy's healing. What we got? So. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was tempted to go down and attack that. What I probably should do is get my knight back home and upgrade it to cavalry, because cavalry is almost twice as strong as a knight. No. I think I'm going to start heading that way with that in mind. And I'll use my rifleman to go over here and spy. Alright, although it doesn't have quite the maneuverability, doesn't have anywhere close to as good a maneuverability as the knight. I think I can still accomplish what I want. Okay. I'm definitely still in a tenuous position with the Brazilians. If they decide to backstab me and attack me, I'm going to be in the thick of it. But they're just not as strong as the Persians, so I'm not quite as worried. But a surprise attack from them could really do a lot of damage if I'm not careful here. Just making sure I still have open borders with the Brazilians. I do, so that's good. You know, since I don't have enough punch, I'm kind of questioning whether I should be this close to the Persians or not. I'm thinking maybe I think I'm being a little too daring here. I'm gonna back up a tile. Make it a little bit more difficult for them to send a bunch of units down the road running across, because like, you know, if these roads only cost them half a move point apiece on these tiles, and so you can have a unit go here with 1, 1.5, 2.5, and attack into the woods. Now, as it is, it's a little harder to get there. Yeah, I think that's better. I just don't, since I don't have the strength to be attacking out, let's make it more difficult for them to attack me, and maybe that tilts the odds in my favor slightly. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to sell you salt for 2 forces. But, thanks for the reminder, I should look at my resources, and yes, I will continue to pay Carthage for open borders, because I have troops that are using that right now. Yeah, I think it's worth. I don't have much money. I don't know. I think it's worth it to upgrade my knight into a cavalry. Yeah, probably is. Although I really, maybe not. Oh, look at there. We got a Great War infantry right here. Let's see what else is over there. There's cannons. Yeah, we're gonna come back here. Go upgrade. And these riflemen are gonna come back here. He wants to come down and play. Maybe he'll come in. Make him come into the swamp. Here. 1, 2, 4. Alright. Then I'll have all my guys re-healed, and then we can reevaluate the situation. Let's heal that guy up. I think I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade him. It's expensive, but might as well. Okay, this guy needs to heal. Yes, I will keep paying for open border with Brazil. Again, it's good to be able to move through that territory if I'm fighting the Persians. Oh, Gustavus wants me to join him in a fight against Nebuchadnezzar. No, sorry. I hope you do it, though. You guys should be fighting. Carthage. Ooh. So the upcoming World Congress, this is another thing that could really hurt. If the Persians are trying to get autocracy adopted as the world ideology, if that happens, I'm gonna this chart shows, in the culture victory chart, shows effects of happiness, the effects that ideology is having on happiness. Right now I'm losing 12 happiness a turn because order is not as popular as autocracy. Autocracy is followed by Babylon, Carthage, and Persia. And so so there's a really good chance that Persia is going to win this vote. Let's see. Babylon, Carthage, and Persia. Babylon, Carthage, and Persia. Carthage has 12 votes. Babylon has 6 votes. And Persia has 5 votes. So that's 12 and 11 is 23. The rest of us together have 18. Yeah, that's not good. So what that means is that these penalties to happiness for not being not having the most popular ideology get worse, and I already have only a 3 happiness, so this is another thing that's not going to go well for me, I don't think. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's nice. Are we gonna have yes? Hopefully they'll not all vote for it. Let's see, I wonder if I can get one of them to vote for the World's Fair. I need one of the people that... Okay. Carthage and Babylon are the ones... I need to get them to either vote for the World's Fair so they're not putting as much into world ideology. Let's try that. I'm usually not really good at getting these things to work, but let's see. Trade. Oh, I can't do that sort of negotiation with them because I don't have a delegate in their capital. Because my spies are busy protecting what science I have or trying to influence Kiev to becoming my friend. Okay. Oh, yeah, this guy is all poised to come here. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is let's try and lay a trap for him. Let's say, yeah, come on, buddy, come down here and let's see what we can do. Oops. Well, since I spent that money upgrading my last Tukonu to a Gatling gun, I decided to do that instead of upgrading the Knight to a Cavalryman. Not sure if that was a good idea or not, but we'll... That's what I did. I like what I can is having units in a row makes it harder for them to gang up. They're in a straight line to get ganged up on, but I think I'm overthinking it. A hegemony is forming. Yeah. Dito's plotting against me, according to Brazil. Okay. I think she always is plotting against me. Dito is Carthage. Yeah, alright, well. Oh, this is good news. Gustavus has declared war on... Sweden has declared war on Persia. Aha. Oh, and here we have a Great War Infantry, and I got my first artillery. Okay, artillery. Awesome. And I get 2 promotions for free because I have an army there, because I built the army before I built the artillery. So now let's build another one. Okay. Artillery have a range of 3. And they do not need to have a line of sight to their target. So artillery are great. Their strength is not as strong as like a Gatling gun is right now, but their strength is higher against cities. So if I can get artillery, get 3 or 4 artillery, I can really do a lot of damage to a city in a hurry. But I have to be strong enough in the field to deal with the army that's going to be defending the city. Time to buy some Swedish fish to celebrate. Oh, Armando, where do you come up with this stuff? Let's see here. Okay, let's see what I can do about these guys. Yeah, not doing a lot of damage on these guys, but, well, this guy who has bonuses in rough terrain will do a little bit better, I think. 2. Oh, he only gets 1 shot. That's right, because he moved. This guy gets 2 shots. And this guy has... This is my super scout, so you can move and fire. So I'll move over here and fire once. I don't want this guy to be sticking out there too far and get surrounded with a bunch of guys, so we're just going to retreat to here. And I think this guy's going to come up to here. Yeah. Well, if I can't promote this knight, let's get him back up here into reconnaissing. Okay, there's a Gatling gun and a bunch of cannons. Okay, well, let's retreat. Hi, geeky broken hoodie. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to... I don't think I'm going to attack. Now if I attack him, yeah, he's got the golden age. Yeah, that's just horrible. He's got the golden age bonus. Also, if I attack and win, then I advance after combat with with a melee type unit when you attack into a hex. And you always have to think about, well, if I win this battle, then I'm going to be in the hex. And do I want to be in that hex? No, because then this city and all those cannons can fire back at me. So I'm just going to sit there and fortify in position. Move this general over so that all these units are within 2 hexes. Generals have a range of 2 hexes. Always good to remember. Yeah, just. Yeah, we're just up here looking for chance. I could go take this worker. I can't. I would just be denying him to the Persians. I can't get him back home. That would take long, and I don't really need another worker that much. Also, I would end the turn again within 2 hexes of that city by firing me, so that's not so good. Oh, but now Sweden and Persia are at war. Yeah, and he's at war with a whole bunch of city-states, because Persia actually has city-state allies. Okay, well, there's not going to be any trade routes happening over here, so let's just retreat. Get out there. There's not much to do with that guy up there anyway. Not right now. And, oh, I am tempted to come down here and take this worker. Whenever you take a ranged unit can move in and capture a civilian, like a worker, a settler, a great person. But sometimes if I click here with my right mouse button, which would be the normal way to either move or attack, I don't know if it's going to interpret that as firing at it or moving at it. So that's when I use the actual move mode to be very explicit about moving there. Okay. And now I can't get out of the move mode. Let's just do that. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens. Here, the Persians probably have a whole bunch more units. Well, actually, now that the Persians are fighting the Swedes, and the Swedes are much bigger army than what I have, the Persians are probably going to retreat a bit from me because they rightfully think that I don't know about rightfully. They probably don't consider me a threat, much of a threat compared to the Swedes. Persia and Carthage are friends. Oh, that's not good. That means that increases the chance that Carthage is going to attack me. Alright, well, if that happens, we'll deal with it. Okay, let's go up here and see what we see. Well, there's that injured, the injured infantry unit. And let's pop up here and see what we see. Okay, he's got a lot of cannons. And not sure what else. This here, and look and see what I see. Okay, well, I think that, yeah, wow, it's difficult to know. He's got a because those infantry units are so tough. This guy's got a strength of 50. My strongest unit is a 34. That's just, and if he sends 3 or 4 of those guys at me, I'm just screwed. I mean, I have to fight. I mean, maybe I'm okay if I have better maneuvering and fight them, 1 or 2 at a time, etc. But it's really dangerous work. That's for sure. I think what I need to do is just wait for artillery. Oh, it's so tempting to fire at those guys. Oh man. Trouble is I can't get anybody else in a good spot to fire. That's the only guy that's the only position to really have a good shot, and then they're gonna shoot back and it's gonna hurt. What's their strength? Range strength is 20. My range strength is 30. I like that. Now I'm gonna come back a little bit. Okay. Just like to peek over the edge, see what's happening. Here. Yeah. Let's go there. All right. So what I'm getting ready to do now that I have artillery coming is I am getting ready to get artillery in these hexes so that I can start firing at units up in that area. So I have to be a little careful. Let's see, do I want this worker? Probably not badly enough to pay for it. No, I think I'm just gonna be happy that I captured it, and then I'm gonna kill it. Just to annoy the Sudanese. More than anything else, this rifleman is just keeping track of what the Persians are up to. Like, I'm not too worried about 4 or 5 units, but if I see like 10 or 12 units over here, then I'm going to worry more about what they're likely to do. Well, let's see. Is my general in a good spot? Yeah, reasonably so. Okay. Now that Persia's at war with Sweden, their trade routes, if they're sending any trade routes out of there, I mean, they could just be trading with their city-state allies up here. Or taking the northern route towards Carthage anyway. I don't think I'm trying to lose too much sleep over where their trade routes are. Let's just keep going. Yeah, sure, you want iron? I'll sell you that iron for 30 gold. Let's see. Irons. Bring down the machine. What tech level are you at right now? Show you just now. No, I have no interest in declaring war on Gustavus. I am at, let me pull this up. I'm in the industrial era. So, almost in the modern era. I got 3 more turns of steam power. I'm beelining plastics, of course, because that's the next big science push, and science first at all times. So that's what I'm doing, and I am 3rd in literacy. I was 2nd at the start of the game, so at the start of today's session I was 2nd, but now I'm 3rd. So Persia is outpacing me in science. That's not good. Not good. Not good. Oh, here comes this guy. Okay, I'm just going to come here so I can see all these hexes. And where's my super scout? Here's my super scout. He's going to come here, see all these hexes. Am I like... He's coming up here to chase my knight? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, look at this guy here. Should I try and take advantage of that somehow? Not so sure. Well, I love the idea that he doesn't have... I want to get my artillery in a good spot to start firing at him. Best spot, I think, is here. So this rifleman is going to go to here, and oh, the artillery can't get to there. Okay, well, I think this is probably a fine location. I have to be careful because he can come in. If he has a unit there, he could go 1, 2, 3 and attack. So I've got to be in a good position to counterattack if he does something like that. Yeah, that's why this is better. So next turn I'll probably swap those guys. And let's get this general up here, but arrange everybody. Let's see what we got going here. Tempting. Yeah. It's tempting to go attack this guy, because even if I'll be in the swamp if I do that. I don't want to be in the swamp. Let's go here and see what I see over there. Is there nobody else here? Well, he can send guys down the road after me. Nah, I'm not going to go into the swamp to fight that guy. I'm going to go up here on the hill, see if he will chase me a little further with that cannon. Get that cannon a little bit further away from enemy units. Let's see. Okay, we finished the armory in Shanghai. That means we can start building artillery there too. Let's see. I don't know. Probably only want... Normally I'd like to get like 6 artillery, but my economy is so bad. I don't think I can afford that many. Okay, this guy has to skedaddle. Let's go up to here. All right. And we'll see if he continues chasing me. I don't know anything good to do with this scout. I'm wondering if I should just disband him and keep the money. I think I'm just gonna kill him. Okay, I'm gonna disband the scout just for extra cash, because I'm paying maintenance of like 4 gold a turn, and it's just every unit is expensive. Right. We'll call that good. Oh, here's that great scientist. Okay, that gets me into the modern era. Yeah. Okay, so we're going towards plastic. Which one do we want first? I think we want replaceable parts. Then we can have some great weaponry. Wouldn't that be nice? Yes, that'd be nice. And I've got another spy. Great. So I'm going to send the other spy after the other cultural city-state. Oh, look, I'm at war with Monaco. I shouldn't be, because Carthage took them from Persia. Now they're friends in Carthage. Persia, you've lost. You only have 2 city-state allies. Well, okay. Monaco, that's the other one. Monaco. No, Monaco. Let's move to Monaco. Cities, if you send a spy to a city-state, it will start gathering support for you in that city-state. It takes a really long time, but you can eventually get them to be friends and eventually allies, assuming somebody else isn't also sending a spy there. Your spy will also, if there are other civs have spies in the same city-state, your spy will cause them to lose influence, but their spy will then turn around and cause you to lose influence. So it's kind of thing. Can your units defect? Yeah, you can give them as a gift. In fact, that's a good point. Geeky broken hoodie. I should probably have given that scout to Brazil, maybe, for some favor. Yeah, just to unburden their economy, I guess. Probably be a good reason to do it. But I think the AI cheats on the economy, so I'm not sure that matters. Okay, sure, I'll sell you an iron for 30 gold. I should go double check and see if there's anything I'm not selling. I should. Okay, okay, I'm gonna do that. Ideology. The Huns have adopted autocracy as well. Okay, I'm probably going to have to adopt autocracy just so that I'm on the winning side. Oh, here we go. My knight got really damaged badly by this guy. The knight is almost dead. It barely survived. It's got 1 hit point left out of 100. Can it even get away? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, could go. Keep going that way, or get to there. Can't get to me there. Okay, so this guy, the knight, is screwed. If there was a pillageable hex there, that would have helped, but there wasn't. Okay, let me look at what I can possibly sell. I've got extra salt. I should be selling salt to everybody that will buy it. Okay, Sweden's not buying salt yet, so let's see if we'll... 7 is a good rate, but everybody's pissed off at me enough that I probably can't sell for 7. 6, okay. I'm happy with that. Let's see if I can sell one to Brazil. Now I'm down to... It's not showing up as something I can sell to Brazil. That I think that means they have it. I've got 2 extra salt. Let's try Nebuchadnezzar. Let's try 7. No, let's try 6. I think he just told me 6 wasn't good enough. How about 5? Yeah, it doesn't. You don't lose anything as long as you don't sell your last salt or any of these luxury resources. If you sell the last one, then that's bad. Then you don't get the happiness for it. But the ones beyond that aren't doing anything for you. Okay. All right. So now, yeah, autocracy. Now the Huns are also on board with autocracy. This is going to be bad. When do I get a social politics? The next 32 turns. I think I'm going to get crushed by this. What's going to happen, I think, is that the Persian vote to have autocracy as the world ideology is going to win, because now there are 4 civs that are go autocracy, and 1 Sweden, which is one freedom, which is Sweden, 2 order. Brazil and I are the only 2 order. So if autocracy becomes the world ideology, what that means is that on this, in the court of public opinion, autocracy is more acceptable than it is now, and the other ideologies, order and freedom, are less acceptable. So we will have even worse happiness problems than we do now. And I'm only at 3 happiness, so this is not going to be good. Well, let's find out what happens. Oh, where did that cannon go? I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna get on the road, go faster. I'm just happy. This guy's over here just because I keep getting these. Brazil keeps insisting that Carthage is gonna attack me. So, if she sends a big fleet out this way, I want to see it. I don't want to get so far away that I can't take my trade route, so, that's always tricky. Okay. Alright, what am I going to do this round? Well, there is let's pop up here and see what else we see. Oh, a lot of those places are still burning from when I pillaged them a while back. 2. I can fire. Yeah, let's set up. Fire at this guy. We'll do a little damage. This guy can fire at him too. Yeah, I think I should. I mean, I gotta take some risks here. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, buddy, you want to play? Come on over. Really strong units, but I've still got a really good punch. I wish I could see this hex right here, but I had that guy fire twice instead of popping out there to take a look. I guess next time I can, if the situation is similar next time, I have this cavalry move 1, 2 to here and get back to safety. Relative safety, not real safety, but you know what I mean. Where should this guy go? Well, I think this guy's going to go up here, and this guy's going to go up to here. Okay. The woods really get in the way of having, good killing fields scenarios. Okay, next turn. Autocracy, government by automobile. Yeah, that's kind of like, but driving around. Well, he's offering peace. Yeah, no, I think my only chance is to take him out. Okay, here comes some units. Huh. Interesting. Ragusa is in awe of me from my swift military technological advances. Oops. What happened? Assigned delegates. Oh, here we're voting. Well, we're going to vote against autocracy. Hopefully a lot of people vote for the World's Fair. And see, Brazil only has 3 votes too. And let's see, Nebuchadnezzar's freedom was only 6 votes. Yeah, this is not going to be good. I can go here with 1 movement point, kill that guy, pillage it, and then get out of there. I think is that right? Can I move after I attack? Yes, can move after I attack. Okay. But then I'll be, yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's see. This guy is gonna destroy that inn. Nice. And I'm gonna get this artillery to a better spot, which is here. Now, artillery need to spend one movement point doing what's called set up for ranged attack. It slows them. It's a mechanic that slows down the artillery a little bit because you only have 2 movement points, and if you have to spend 1 movement point to set up for a ranged attack, that means you can't move. You don't have enough movement points to move a hex unless you're on a road. Important safety tip. Move a hex and set up an attack. You only need a fraction of a movement point to do any of those things, but after you move, if you pay a movement point to get into a hex, then the movement point is set up, you're done. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. And then heal. And come back to here. Then have this guy go to here. I'm being a little bit bolder than I really want to, but hoping that the Persians are sufficiently distracted by the Swedes. It's just looking like military might. Oh, now the Persians are in front. The Swedes aren't doing too well in the war, I don't think, or else they wouldn't have dropped from first place. Here's, even though I don't have units over there to see, here's a little trick for how you can tell how well the war is going. Is you can, even if you can't see the cities, like have eyes on, like the troop there, the computer will tell you how well a city is doing, whether the city is taking damage. So Turku has taken damage. That's a Swedish city, and none of the Persian cities have taken damage. So that's not a good sign for the Swedes. I think that's going to test how dedicated they are to this war effort. Okay, this guy's got to keep on running. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a good spot. Let's go to here so we see. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, we're gonna. I voted like this, but forgot to commit delegates. There we go. I'm just cycling through units. I'm hitting the period on my typewriter, not my typewriter, on my keyboard. They don't call them typewriters anymore, do they? Yeah, okay. The period just allows you to cycle through units, and then it has space bar to say, no, I'm not going to do anything with that unit. I'm going to move this general over to here, so it's in range of this cavalry. I'm a little worried about this cavalry unit. He could get thumped. Let's see what happens. Nope, no attacks. Persians, but he did send another cannon out for me to slaughter. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, my happiness. See, I don't even have to open up this. My happiness just plummeted to -6. So, the world ideology, World's Fair passes, world ideology autocracy passes. That's not good. That's just not good. Oh, my cavalry got promoted. Good. That's nice. But now I'm unhappy. My people are unhappy. And I don't really know what to do about it. I guess I can try and... I'm at -6. I've got all my luxury resources. I could go out and try and buy some luxury resources. Well, let's try and do that. I need to buy 6 points worth just to get to break even. Now, okay, we gotta try. It's horrible to be that far negative. Trey, you got anything extra? Copper. Wait, is there copper? I seem to recall that copper might not be. I'm looking at all resolutions. These are the things currently happening. Oh, embargo China. Yeah, no trade routes with me, and world ideology. By the way, yeah, I don't want my trade routes. Okay, okay. There was, I thought, a resolution to ban copper, which means that you could still buy it, but it wouldn't give you any happiness. Whoops. I was doing sweet. Okay. Let's see if he'll sell me copper. What do you want for this? Marble. Okay, so well that's dumb. I could trade a marble for copper, but then I'm losing a luxury resources to gain a luxury resource. And the happiness level, it's break even. And I could sell all my aluminum, my horses, and iron. Let's just take out the marble. Would he do this? Oh, he would do this. Do I really want to give up all? Let's see, do I need any of this? Wow, it's expensive. I've built all the hydro plants I can build. I don't technically need the aluminum for a while. Okay. But that's only going to get my happiness from -6 to -2. It's still going to be negative. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. I guess. Okay, so what I can do is put that on hold for a moment and see, come back to it, see what Pedro will do. Pedro has cocoa. What do you want for this? He'll do, oh, ivory. How about for just 1 coal? Oh my god, he'll sell me cocoa for 1 coal. Yeah, let's do. Wait, oh, he's not really agreeing to that. He's saying, how about for coal and 2 horses? Wait, one coal. I only have 1 coal. And 2 horses. And how much iron? 1 iron? 3 iron. Oh. There we go. Okay. So that gets us to -2. Let's see if Dita would do something a little cheaper. Pearls. What would you take for pearls? Well, this one's marble. How about just the rest of my aluminum? And the rest of my iron. And some gold. Okay, no, I don't think that she's gonna do it. The Huns, I don't know what, they have hated me from the beginning, but oh well. Let's go back to the Swedes, see what we can get for the copper. What do you want for the copper? But no, we're not doing the marble. How about that? No? How much gold do I have? How about 5 gold? I really don't want to give that much gold, but I think I have to. I think if I don't, I'm screwed. And then if I can hold on until I get to another culture policy, I can switch to autocracy and my happiness problems will be seriously abated. I'm also didn't realize I was also giving him open borders. Okay. Let's see. I wonder how. If okay, I've never done this before. It just sounds horrible. I could let 2 of my cities starve by a point of population each. That would give me back to happiness. Okay, so what's it really hurting me? It's -2 is hurting me on production by 4%. Oh, sucks. and food by 75%. That doesn't really matter. It's only your food surplus. So the penalty on food surplus is practically meaningless. Let's make sure that Tenochtitlan doesn't grow and make the problem even worse. I really don't know what to do. I don't think... Oh, hey, the Inquisitor. When the Inquisitor comes around... I mean, 30 turns I can fix this problem, but... when the Inquisitor comes around, I can... I think get happiness in Guangzhou from the garden that's there. Is that a garden? Yep. And... or Tenochtitlan, does it have a garden? Yes. Okay. So that is... let them eat cake. Yeah. Well, alright. Okay, yeah, this is doing production. So really... I guess I should... I'm pretty sure I've built all the happiness buildings I can, but let's cycle through and see if I've missed any. The happiness buildings are coliseums, circuses, zoos. Yeah, I don't see anything else I can do. Maybe I'm missing something. Well, I mean, it would make me a little happy to take to war. Also, this just it even makes it harder to take cities because you end up with this huge happiness problem when you take cities too. Man, this is not good. Well, I think we're just gonna gleefully destroy units in the meantime. There, that felt good. And let's fire at this. Whoops. Let's fire at Tenochtitlan here. That might not be a bad spot for a guy. For this guy with a range of 2 with bonuses in rough terrain. If from here on the hill, he can fire any of these hexes if they get Persians get frisky and come down here. Okay, so this guy's got to get home. It's just taking forever to heal 50 heal. We can get to there, that's fine. Yeah, Carthaginians are there. All right. Oh, we got another artillery. That's good news. Let's come up to... I think I'm going to want him here. Okay, and let's do... Okay, so I've got 2 artillery. I'm building 1 more. I think I want to build 2 more. So I want to have... I think I want 4 total. Like I said earlier, I normally want even more than that, but my economy is so sucky that I have to... Makes me wonder if I should just get rid of this swordsman too for more economic. I can give him as a gift to another player. I don't know that that really matters. Give him to the Brazilians. Will they appreciate it? I don't know. Who knows? But he is definitely a drain on the economy. And might as well have him be a drain on their economy. Oh, there's... Oh, Attila's denouncing me. I've never done anything to him. Anything at all. He just hates me. Sometimes somebody just... Uh-oh, rifleman bombarded by a Great War bomber. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, so we look at the tech tree again. The Persians have flight. And okay, yeah, this is not good. He's a Hun. They hate you. I know. They do. Okay, you cannot fight. If another civil has bombers and you don't, you're just screwed. Darius has made peace with Gustavus, okay? And I am also going to try and make peace with Persia. I don't think it'll be a problem. Let's see, does anybody I want to kill first? I don't see anybody. Let's go up here. No. We can fire at their city again. But you know, I think the smart thing to do here. Well, let's see if we get peace with Persia. Yes, let's negotiate peace. I wonder if he'll pay us. Let's ask for 50 gold a turn. No. How about 25? How about silver? Because that would, I don't think I have silver. That would solve my problem. Maybe he'd give it to me at a discount if I throw in a little gold. You know, like maybe 5. How about if I accept your embassy? How about if I add some iron? What deal will end this conflict? Just straight up, nobody gains anything. How about trade embassies too? Okay, there we did. Okay, we're peace with virgins. And Beijing loves the king. Well, you should be happy then. Okay. Well, we're at peace. How disappointing. Oh, we have the World's Fair going. We should probably... Okay, let me explain the World's Fair. So the World's Fair was voted on as sort of a global project in the Congress. And there's... What happens is you can donate to the World's Fair by spinning production, by spinning hammers. And if you can read the pop-up here, but if you, what happens is it takes a while for it to finish. It requires 4,200 hammers. Down at the bottom you see it requires a total of 4,200 hammers between all the civilizations to be completed. And then you get rewards based on how much you contributed. If you contributed at least 262.5 points, remember this is on Epic, then you get 500 points towards the Golden Age, which is, okay. But the 525, if you get to 525, you get a free social policy. That would solve my happiness problem. Okay, switch to autocracy. Although I'm also going to lose all the happiness that I'm getting from my current ideology tenet in. I think I would lose 8 or 10, 12 happiness, but I think I would net positive by doing it. If you're the highest contributor, you get a culture increase of 100% for 20 terms. And it's just like Kickstarter rewards, so it's all cumulative. The higher rewards includes the lower ones. I like to go for the free social policy. I think it's worth doing, and if you're going to do it, might as well do it. So I'm going to have all my cities switch to there. I'm not in such a hurry to get the artillery because I'm not at war right now, so we can have everybody switch to World's Fair. Just have everybody do it and then watch it, and when I get to the 525, call it good, back out, quit supporting it. Okay. Since I'm not at war with the Persians and the Carthaginians have been threatening, I'm gonna move units over here, which means that they won't attack, which is disappointing. Maybe I shouldn't move units over here. That's actually not a bad point. I probably should keep my position at Tenochtitlan weak, so the Carthaginians think they can attack me, but have a big army ready to swoop in and save the day. I'm not gonna have to worry about the Persians for like 15 turns, something like that. So, alright. Well, let's just... I don't think the I don't know how serious the Carthaginians were. Oh! Hey, I'm probably friends with Sidon again now. No, 0. My friendship from way back has decayed. Oh well. Let's see, I got... Monaco... They want me to generate a great profit. Huh, maybe I should. Just for a boost on culture with Monaco. I really do need more culture. Let's solve the happiness problem first. Okay. Give war a chance. Let me tell you, Armando, this is a safety tip. Don't fight a civ that has bombers if you don't have a way of dealing with the bombers, and I don't have a way to deal with the bombers. No, sorry, you can't have access to my borders. Now you have to deal with me. Yes, you're gonna have to deal with both of us. That's true. The AI taunts are a lot of fun. Just so ridiculous. Your proposal at the World Congress was defeated at the hands of my delegates. What proposal? You won your proposal. What? Huh? I don't understand this at all. His proposal was the world ideology. Oh, you know, we've been at war so long, he's probably thinking about a proposal he made during the previous Congress. Capitulate. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Armando, I'm thinking about capitulation. Darius has declared war on Pedro. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. And so has Attila. Well, that's not good. Darius. He's such a warmonger. Pot, meat, kettle. Vancouver wants Taoism. Great. They can just keep on wanting it. No. Wow. Okay. The Huns have denounced Brazil. Babylon and Carthage are friends. Okay. So now that it's the next turn, I'm going to look at, see how well my world's fared. So we've produced for 1 turn. And if you look at the top of this pop-up, it says I've produced 178 in 1 turn's worth of contributions. So 3, 5, 10. That's gonna be really close between 3 versus 4 turns of. In fact, is it so 4? It's so close. Let's see, 178 times 3 is 3 to 10, 5, 10, and 24, 5, 34, and I have to hit. Yeah, okay, so I have to hit 525. Did I do that math right? Sorry, I know. I'm geeky this way. I'm gonna do the calculation. Okay, I produced 178 in 1 turn times 3 equals 534. I did the math well in my head. Good. Okay, so 2 more turns I should have the 525 I need, and then we can pull off the production. Emphasis on that. Okay, good. I do not see a big Carthaginian fleet over here anywhere. All right, oh, we finished that. Good. I love it when you see this symbol. It means that there's so many dots that they couldn't put all the dots. They didn't have room for all the dots, so they went to one really big dot. That's what that means. That's a good symbol to see. It's like the 10 signs up here. Yeah. All right. Good. I like big dots. Okay. Okay, so I wonder where. Okay, so the Persians are going to attack the Brazilians, or they declared war on them. We don't know. So now I wish I'd have kept my little warrior guy, that longswordsman over here. So there's something we can do here that's really fun. You don't need all your guys, which I'm definitely going to need some guys ready to fight the Carthaginians if that heats up. But I'm not going to need a lot of guys. Okay, let's take my artillery back here, and I've got one Gatling gun here. Let's get another one here. Where is that? If it's one, no, I think here is good. Okay, so what do I have back here? If the Carthaginians come after me, I've got 2 Gatling guns, a crossbowman, and I'll have both artillery. I think that's going to be enough. And let's take my super scout. This is the super scout, right? 1, 2. Oh, I can't go through Persian territory anymore because they control it. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to see if we can put some spokes in the wheels of the Persians if they come after Brazil here. And if they do, it's going to be really fun to show you how to do that. And I think those 4 units will be enough, which means that these guys can just kind of hang out. Okay. I mean, I definitely have... The nice thing is I've got a really nice army for defensive. I mean, it's not... Well, not versus bombers, so okay. Well, that Brazilian Lancer just went charging into Persia. Let's see if the Persians are going to come down. Sometimes a civ will... Oh, there's a couple of cannons. Okay, interesting. Sometimes a civ will declare war just to be a good guy. Okay, what do I mean by that? That doesn't make sense. Like if your ally says, hey, let's go to war, and you go, okay, I'll go to war, but that doesn't mean they're going to send troops. So since the Huns also, is that who also is at war with Brazil? Brazil is at war with the Huns and Persia and a couple city-states. Okay, so the fact that it could be that the Huns are just gung-ho, man. I mean, somebody's probably gung-ho about this war. Oh man, Huns, I got a horrible... How do the Huns even get to the Brazilians? Their shared border is all mountains. I mean, they could just be going around, I guess. If they have open borders with Babylon, then they could send their army this way. Anyway, just because they're at war doesn't mean they're going to actually send any troops. We'll find out. So the way you can put spokes in the wheels is just by parking your units here. Oh my god, look at all those cannons. And there's not a lot that the Persians can do about it. If I go up here and sit on all these hexes, the hexes that the Persians would have to enter in order to take Fortaleza, they're balked. They will be balked. I might not be able to prevent the fall, but maybe I can. I might be able to frustrate their goals. I think I want to get. Yeah, it's a pretty nice defense position here. If the Carthage comes after me, they'll come down across these what are now definitely killing fields. I've got Gatling guns with extended range here and here that can fire overlapping fields of fire, and I got 2 artillery backing them up. Nothing else to do with the artillery. Might as well put the general down here. But just the fact that I've done this means the Carthage won't attack. Because it's a good way to keep them at bay is to just have units on their border or inside their borders. Excuse me. Alright, is there anything else I could... You know, I'm gonna go heal that pillaged plains tile. Because, as Khan would say, it vexes me. Okay, so let's, next turn we gotta check our World Fair progress. That's the hardest part of this game, is remembering the things that you're supposed to check next turn. For me, that is for sure the hardest part. Okay, so now the Persians have a unit there. This guy to here, this guy to here, this guy to here, this guy to... I don't know why this gives me such joy, but if I can keep the Persians from taking Fortaleza, it'll just be fun. The thing is that the Brazilian, the AI isn't programmed to be thankful for that, you know? It's like it doesn't realize what a great favor you're doing for it. It just, you know, like, okay. I actually programmed this guy to not wake up. I don't want to do that. I don't know what we're doing to that rifleman. He's just walking around doing whatever. Oh, hey, the Brazilian just came in there and killed one of those cannons. That was that rifleman that was floating around. Look at all those cannons. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cannons. Wow. Okay, so they'll have no trouble at all reducing the city to 0, but you need a melee unit to go in there. The problem is, yeah, the problem is that they can. What they do is this guy can just retreat and this guy can go in there and boom. I think Fortaleza is going to fall next turn, in spite of my best efforts here. How long do I have peace with Persia? 12 turns. Okay, World's Fair. Oh, let's check the World's Fair. I just said that's the worst. I get so excited by whatever's happening. Okay, 500. I think I overshot. Did it really that many turns go by? I think I did. I did one turn longer than I needed to. Okay, so I got the... I donated enough to get the groundbreaking invention, the free social policy. There's everybody that contributes that much, everybody contributes that much gets the free social policy. The next higher award is nice, it's worth going for, I guess, but it's only the civ that donates the most gets it. So you can spend a lot of time donating the World's Fair past what you need to, going for that award, and still not get it because somebody else might donate more. So I never do. Guangzhou is ready for a new assignment. Oh yeah, so is everybody else. Okay. I guess hospital. Hospitals are good. Well, hospital does get you 5 food. That means, what it effectively means is that you can move one or two more population from farming over into being specialists. And so, yeah, that's generally good. You know, I should be reading some of these science. I don't know if, yeah, 3, 4, 5. I also really need, yeah, I don't know that it's enough to really matter. You know, 3, 7, let's see, 8 science, but it's being multiplied by a couple different things, so it's probably like 20 science out of 350. I don't know if it's really going to move the needle much. I guess maybe a little bit of an investment there. Is there, what can I peel off for over there? Well, I can move this guy to here. It's a little bit more science. Well, how much was it? If I go there, if I turn it off, okay, 352. Turn it back on, it's 358. So it's 6 science. It's not much at all. I think I'd rather have the hospital in 2 turns faster. So if he takes Fortaleza, all this land that I'm in right now will be Persian land. I don't have open borders with him, so these units will be displaced, hopefully back over here somewhere, not way over on the other side of his empire. I don't think it'll work that way. It'll be interesting to find out. Yeah, I can't really. Yeah, I think Fortaleza is going to fall next turn. Find out. I mean, it would if I was running Persian units, that's for sure. Alright, let's watch and see. Regenerated. Now the Persian. Sweden, Babylon, Persia. Now the cannons are going to reduce it down to 0. And he moved infantry in there. Oh, so the Brazilians killed the cannon that was here, which made way for this infantry to be here. So, yeah, I don't think there's much chance of these guys. I don't think my tactics gonna work. It's fun to try though. I don't think it hurts me to stay though, so I might as well. Now both these hexes are freed up, so I can occupy both of them. And yeah, I just didn't get to that one hex in time. Okay, so we are going for plastic. So radio's next. Okay. May not be. Maybe he just doesn't have enough cannons in range to. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, and all my units are down here. Looks like I have 5 units. One of them's over here. The other 4 are here. All right, good. Good. All right, let's have this guy start working his way back home. And now I have a wider front with Persians. In a way, I'm not sure that this is bad. I mean, it's bad. My situation in Persia is bad, but it's going to be harder for Brazil to backstab me. I mean, effectively, I mean, they can come at me from over here, but anyway, well, all right. I don't see a lot to do to be productive here. I think it's mainly just getting guys in decent defensive positions. But the Persians can't declare war on me for another 10 turns. And the Persians, it looks like, have taken Manila, has replaced Carthage as now at Manila. So, okay, just make sure we're not in war with anybody there. And Colombo. Yep. So yeah, Persia's been taking back some of the city-states that they used to have, or new ones. Yeah, I think I have just this guy sit on that citrus I'm watching. I do have I could upgrade to Great War Infantry with some of my riflemen. I'm tempted to take this hex. I really was hoping I would have expanded out to it by now. It'd just be strategically nice to not have to worry about people coming down this little gap. And how much would it cost? 220. Nah, I just keep holding up with a guy. I'm gonna upgrade my knight. Cavalry. And okay, we got that little spot, that little blemish taken care of. Let's see, is there something up here we should get? Maybe build a lumber mill. That's X. Oh, Darius has also built Cristo Redemptor. He has built every wonder. Oh man, now. Okay, so Darius, the icons are very similar, so you might not notice, but this icon is slightly different than the infantry icon from before. This is not Great War Infantry, it's just straight up infantry, which has a strength of 70. My strongest unit is 34. What do the demographics look like now? I'm third place in literacy. It's not the Persians, it's the Babylonians are first in science. 3 points ahead. Inquisitor is no longer valid? Oh, it's because of this trade route. So this is a weird thing. These trade routes, you set them in motion, and every once in a while it pops up and say, okay, you get a chance to change the trade route, like once every 30 turns or whatever it is. When it's at the moment when it becomes available to be reassigned, at that moment, it's occupying the city as a civilian, which means you can't put another civilian in the city, which means that the Inquisitor is no longer a valid production, is no longer a valid choice for building it. Building an Inquisitor sounds weird, but anyway. But I think as soon as I assign this to resume its trade route with Shanghai, oh, this is a caravan. Actually, it's not. Well, it's Panama City. I think it will. By the way, there's a good reason I don't really want to be at war with the Carthaginians. I was joking around with it. It might have been fun, but I've got like 4 trade routes going to Panama City, which is Carthage's ally. All 4 of those trade routes would be gone immediately. Okay, I am going to see if it'll let me ignore that now. Okay. Yeah. Darius is what we... Well, I'm not going to say it. There's a slang word that applies to what Darius is and his love of wonders. Building all the wonders. But it is not a PG-13 slang word, so... we'll just leave it to your imagination as what that might be. Okay, just... Attila's completed Big Ben. Well, okay, so somebody got to build a wonder other than the Persians. Oh, it looks like the Persians are not stopping with Fortaleza, but also going after Brasilia. There is my 3rd piece of artillery. Yeah. And well, there's one of these things I should have bought by now. Should I build? I do have people trading with me. Maybe I should build the East India Company. It only take me 5 turns. It's a wonder, but it's a national wonder, which means that anybody can build it. I mean, every civic can build one of them. Perfect. Well, let's go back to Panama City. Oh, and there. See, the Persians have started their trade routes with Carthage again. So, if we... Yep, here are all my trade routes coming free. And artillery. Well, we don't know exactly where to put it, but this seems like a good spot for now. So I probably should start thinking about how I'm going to defend against the Persians. 7 turns, they're going to be able to attack me. They have bombers. I don't have a way of dealing with bombers. It's going to take me quite a while because I'm going to go to plastics first and then come back and get flight ballistics. If you... Yeah, it's pretty hard to deal with bombers. What you kind of have to do is a defensive strategy where you retreat back to behind your cities so that you can't bomb units that you can't see. And you put somebody strong, like one of these Gatling guns, inside of a city. He sends units up. Yeah, it's just not good. Yeah, if you're more evenly matched, if my ground military was, I mean, it's not bad, but what you do typically is you try and oh, I know how. The best way is to have the Great Wall so that his maneuverability sucks inside your city, and then hiding behind your own cities is really effective. It's hard to do that strategy as effectively if you don't have a Great Wall. Sometimes, though, the AI just won't build as many airplanes as they should. Like, I don't know. Is he still? He's not at war with Sweden, is he? Still, he's just at war with Brazil. And Brazil. Oh, and he. Wait, Persia at war with Brazil. Oh, and Brazil doesn't have any city-states. Oh, hey, Panama City will let me, I can demand tribute in Panama City. When a city-state icon turns yellow like this, I'm using the advanced user interface, which I highly recommend. You can get it off the Civ Fanatics website. They will, you can demand a tribute. 165 gold. Nice. That is almost the cost of a promotion. Okay, unit promoted. Okay, yeah, I just got my last artillery, meaning the last one I'm going to build. Build next. Well, I remember. Let's see. I'm actually kind of right. Oh, hospital. Let's build a hospital. And let's build a hospital. Timbuktu. So I guess the negative happiness isn't hurting me that much because I'm not like sitting here with a bunch of urgent stuff. Is it hurting my science? It's not hurting my science. That's the important thing. If it was hurting science, then it'd be more painful. It's also not hurting culture. Not that I have much culture, but I don't have a lot that's on the critical path as far as production goes right now. So negative happiness is not hurting me that much. The World's Fair is finished. Once in a while, the Civ 6 gives lots of metrics on what the program will tell you all sorts of information about the other Civs. Civ 5 is a little more stingy with information. But once in a while, it'll pop up something like that, and it'll pick something like, in this case, people deploying sticks. That means military strength. And it'll tell you exactly what the breakdown is. This is exactly the strength of every single Civ out there. And so it's always kind of worth paying a little attention to. I'm down near the bottom. Pedro's weaker than me. Well, they're fighting against the Persians. The Persians are kicking their ass, so that's not too surprising. And Darius and Gustavus, that's Persia and Sweden, are at the top. They have been most of the game, so that makes sense. So yeah, okay. No big surprises there. And the completion of the World's Fair, it's telling me that Pedro won. Okay, that's interesting. They got the highest score. One thing that didn't go to Persia, good. And see, Pedro spent 1,600 hammers on it. And yeah, I'm glad I only spent 700. I went one turn longer than I should have. But anyway, now I get a free social policy. So, big question: what to do with this free social policy? I can, I believe, to ideology. I can change ideology. Well, I could also. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's go back and look at this. Right now, on the ideology front, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 7 civs still in the game are autocracy. And so I'm in a minority, and I'm always going to have this big problem. Right now, I've got 21, negative 21 to my happiness because because I'm order instead of autocracy. So if I change ideology, I think there's a penalty. You know, I'll confess I've never done it, so I'm tempted to do it just for that reason. I think it's actually the right move to do. So if I go to, although I'd love to keep burning down signs, culture has just been a problem for me this whole game. If I change ideology, changing will result in 2 turns of anarchy. Well, this is a good time for 2 turns of anarchy. I'm not at war with anybody. In each of your cities, no production, no gold, no science, no culture, no faith. Let's drop the number of ideological tenets you have from the 1 tenet I currently possess in order down to just 0 tenets in autocracy. However, you will gain 21 happiness. You may also temporarily lose happiness from order tenets that have been lost until you select tenets for your new ideology, which is going to be until I have more tenets. Okay. So I'm going to gain 21, but I'm going to lose 1 factory for every workshop factory, 1 happiness. 1 happiness? I thought it was 2. 1 happiness. Oh yeah, no, 2 is 1. Workshop, factory, and hydro plant for the 3 cities that have hydro plants. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I gain 21 and lose 11. I think I have to do it. No opinions in chat? Alright, let's do it. I've never done it before. I might as well do it. Yeah, there you go. I'm at 9. And oh, is it gonna give me it's gonna give me a 10? Oh wow. Happiness from castles and stuff. I see, this is why I never take autocracy. Not nearly the happiness bonuses that you get from order. Low cost of purchasing units. I know military. I don't love any of these really. Local happiness from. I do have a couple national wonders. Only a couple. I don't have any castles, arsenals, or military bases, and I don't really want to go build them. I might have a castle in Tenochtitlan. I guess I'll take the healthcare. Yeah. I can buy something with faith? What can I buy with faith? Oh, great profit. Buying a great profit would help my why isn't it giving me Inquisitor as an option? My religion. Inquisitor, 900. I think I'm gonna stay on the path towards Inquisitor. Alright, now my happiness is 16. That's decent. Oh, and let's go look at this. Culture victory. Yeah, the minuses went away. And it sucks even more now to be Brazil or Sweden, because instead of 4 people with a different autocracy, there's 5, and I'm one of them. Yay! Hi everybody, I'm an autocrat now. Cool. Maybe the Persians will like me now that I share their ideology. I actually am probably going to get some notices here. Like, here we go. Attila, you will not regret your move to autocracy. All within the state. Nothing outside the state. Nothing against the state. Only the strong leaders of strong states can bring the world into a glorious new era together. I feel so gross. Oh, gosh. I mean, order kind of makes sense, but autocracy? Welcome, great emperor. I'm pleased to see you have also chosen to follow the path of autocracy. Maybe work together to ensure that only the very strongest nations survive to achieve true greatness. Yeah, alright. But I'm a warmonger, so why do I care about all these people liking me? Alright. Well, that was kind of fun. Let's see. Oh, and now Persia's coming around. Welcome, great emperor. I'm pleased to see you've also chosen to follow the path of autocracy. I feel like I'm at a religious revival, you know? Like, it's camp meeting. Oh, gosh. Gross. I feel like a sellout. I really sold out, man, didn't I? Persia has built another wonder, Brandenburg Gate. Oh, I got a great merchant. Oh, okay, so let's see, where is Kiev anyway? Find on map. Oh, it's not that far away. It's kind of far away. Okay, so we are going to go, the great merchant is going to go to Kiev. Let's see. First, get in the water. Gotta get water, get wet. So what you can do with great merchants in Civ 6, you know, all the great people, they all have unique abilities, which is really cool. I mean, I think it's really fantastic. Civ 5, all the great merchants do the same thing, and all the great engineers do a thing, and all the great generals do a thing. It's the same for all of them. They're not named or anything, and they might have names. I don't know, but it's what it is. So what great merchants do is you send them to a city-state and they conduct a trade mission, and when they do that, you're going to get a whole bunch of gold, like maybe 1,500 gold or something like that, and you're going to get a bump in popularity at that city-state. So it's great that I have they're really good. They're really important for late game warmongers because they become a big source of income, and they'll give something for my. Hey, now I'm at peace. It's a good time for me to be taking a great merchant and selling over there. Oh, and there's Nebuchadnezzar. He's also congratulating me on autocracy. And I'm gonna send my caravel with him. Caravel is gonna come to the great merchant to Kiev, and where our friendship is at 36. I've got some money. I don't know if he's going to get there in time to bump that up. Carthage only has 55, which is quite a bit, but not insurmountable. Persia can declare war on me in 1 turn. I think they will. I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay, I'm about ready to get the East India Trading Company. I'm at plus 31 gold. Let's see what I am when it becomes my turn. See if it helps my economy. I see it. I know the Brazilians are at least trading with me. And the Brazilians are about ready to lose Brasilia. Okay, now I'm at plus 37, so I think I did get a little bit of boost. Statue of Liberty. Gustavus built a Statue of Liberty. Okay, good for him. Okay, all peace treaties have expired with Pedro, with, wait, did he? He's a war zone, with, Persia, excuse me. Oh, let's build a hospital in Beijing. Yep, got hospitals ranking on each city. It is nice to be happy again. I mean, I was happier when we were at war, but my people are happier now that we're not. I thought order was a good, you know, a good sell, you know, like, whoops, I wasted a move there with my caramel. That was dumb. I am going to go take a short break, a little bio break. I will be right back. All right, we're back. Hey. All right, well, let's see. Carthaginians, are they getting frisky over here? I don't think so. Who knows? Pedro has... Okay, Persia now has Monaco. Kiev election rigged. Okay, so that is my... those are my spies that I've sent to Kiev. Kiev is my friendship jumped from 36 up to 54, so that's pretty nice. You only need 60 to be allies, but you also have to be more than anybody else. And I need 31 more points. I could replace Carthage as the ally of Kiev. Now it'll help my culture quite a bit, but it's also a matter of keeping it. Monaco, my spy rigged elections there. Rigging elections, that's sensitive topic. Okay. I'm gonna have my merchant slow, not move its full movement, so it can stay with Caravel. What are you guys up to? Guess I'm gonna retreat my rifleman. If he does attack me, I don't want to lose it. Let's bring it back here. Oh, Shanghai. Should I? I think I should switch a couple of these caravans. The problem is, if I trade with Sidon or Panama City, they're both allied with traditional enemies of mine. So my thinking is, well, let's not have. If I'm at war with the Persians or the Carthaginians, let's not lose all of my city-states, all my caravans. So right now, I think I have 4 caravans that are going to my trade to city-states, and 3 of them are Panama City, and 1 of them is Sidon. So, yeah, that's better than all 4. Panama City sounds a little dangerous, but I'm pretty strong here. I just don't think Carthage is gonna come after me. I could be wrong. They stole dynamite. They certainly don't like me. Beijing is starving? Is that true? No, I just gotta send this cargo ship over there. Cargo ship, food to Beijing. The Huns of Babylon are now friends. And they've signed a research agreement. Well, good for them. Yeah, it's not gonna matter. We're not gonna probably ever put a population there. There's something over here that needs to be improved. Yeah, probably should build a banana plantation. Okay, let's go over there. Do that. I'm not trying to grow Beijing and Shanghai anymore. So there's an art here now. The Persians are going after Kuratiba. There's an argument to be made for why send the food that way, but it lets me put more of the population on specialists and production. So I think it's still a good thing to do. Oh boy. Okay, so the Persians now soon will be able to attack me from all of these. All of this. I probably need to bring down a couple more units of this border. Gustavus wants me to help him fight Attila. I can't even get there. Sorry. don't know if the well, let's see. Darius probably. I don't know if the Persians are gonna flip toward a domination type victory at Hunza and Sweden. Pedro's made peace with Nebuchadnezzar. I forgot that he was at war with Nebuchadnezzar. That makes sense. Did he lose anybody? Oh, look at there. Okay, so here, Rio de Janeiro had damage on it. That's his capital. And Salvador. Okay, so he lost. Brazil lost Salvador to the Babylonians. And it looks like if he wouldn't have made peace right then, he would have lost Manaus. And Rio de Janeiro was taking damage. So he managed to keep Manaus. But yeah, so Brazil is really marginalized now. It's definitely in trouble. Oh, look at there. A lot more Carthaginians. Okay. Well, let's think carefully about our defenses then. What he's trying to do is keep him from doing a real effective first attack. This guy come here. I don't want him to hit. Oh, the Gatling gun is. Yeah, I guess I'm not that. I don't know. I think I have a pretty strong position here. Famous last words. I don't want to move too many more guys over there in case the Persians come after me. This Gatling gun's going to go over here in Guangzhou. I've got 2 artillery over here at Tenochtitlan. I'm going to have 1 here behind Guangzhou. Here. If the Persians come after me, I'll probably fall back from this spot over here. And make sure I have enough down here to matter. Yeah, I guess I do. I think I'm just going to keep this guy on the road. So I'm going to want to. There's something to be said for having some guys kind of in the middle of your empire on roads. They can move, react, get places. Oh, look at all these Brazilian frigates. Frigates are a lot of fun. We never had enough money to build them. Didn't really have a good enough reason to either, since we're kind of locked in more land combat. But frigates are like artillery, but they can move faster, and they you don't have to set them up. You don't have to do that. Spend 1 movable point doing that setup every time you move them. They don't have quite the range of artillery, though. Come on, Dito. If you're gonna do it, let's do it. Let's play. Oh, she did it. She's attacking me. Backstab is such an ugly word. Shall we instead say I'm just reinterpreting our supposed friendship? Very well. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Wow. Okay. That's, well, good. Some more fun before we go. I shouldn't be cocky. Should never be cocky, but a little cocky. I think I'm no longer friends with Kiev. Oh, so oh shoot, there goes our Panama City caravans, and because I'm at war with Panama, I can't go improve my relationship with Kiev, because Kiev was a Panamanian city-state. Oh, dang. Okay. Well, that sucks. What's the other one I was going for? It was Monaco. Where's Monaco? Where's Monaco? Monaco. Well, that's a little hard to get to. Well, actually, Panama City looks like a bigger threat than Carthage. Plan B. Yeah, Plan B. Well, I am going to assume, dangerously, that Persia is gonna stay focused on Brazil, and I need to throw the might of my empire at Carthage and Panama City. I gotta watch out for Panama City too. So this is, I built this fortress there, which they didn't like. That'll be okay. Well, let's. What are you gonna do? I think we are just going to. Let's see. This is a Sweden. Sweden, I'm pretty sure is not going to attack. Look at Kiev is at war with me. There's stuff there. What should I do with this city? I guess what I'm doing, what I'm debating, is whether to just duck into some other random city-state, do my trade mission just so I get the gold, and or whether I just want to go hide with this great merchant until my war with Carthage is over, which I think might be in like 8 or 10 turns, hopefully. I'm being really cocky, I know. If they've got bombers, then I'm screwed. I haven't seen them, but they're... So if I nurture if I just hide with my merchant, I can do the same mission later once we're at peace. I think that's what I'm going to do, I guess. So I'm just going to come back here, back home. Definitely good to get my caravel back home anyway, because there might be a big fleet over here. I don't see one. I'm not going to move that last hex because I want to retreat off. Back off. Okay. Well, these Great War Infantry are tough units. Those are actually the most powerful units I see by far. But they're currently out of range of being able to hit anybody. They do pose a nasty threat to my rear lines here. So let's get some guys back here to deal with them. Alright. I do have a little bit of money, so I am going to upgrade this rifle. What? Friendly territory. He is in friendly territory. I guess he's not in friendly territory. His crossbow, I'm just going to get him out of here. Well, yeah, can he even do damage? Yeah, he can do a little damage to somebody. Okay, I'm going to have this rifleman go here and upgrade. And I think I have enough to upgrade this one too. I do. So let's go bring him maybe to here and upgrade. Come down here. And this guy is going to go defend over here, as is this artillery. I need to leave a little strength on the border, so maybe I can, yeah, probably just no, come down here with this guy. And this artillery. This should be enough. Those 3 units should be enough to be able to hold this. Yeah. we're gonna go up here and be really visible on the Persian border, because I've mentioned this before, but it does seem like AIs are less reluctant to attack you if you've got some military on their border. Okay, this guy needs to abandon that mission. Let's just come back here. Hang out. Okay, now let's figure out the tactics here. This is cavalry. Rifle. Well, I think we just start slaughtering people, don't you? This guy, everybody's out of range. That's why I'm going to move this I am going to move this crossbowman out of here. Don't know exactly where he's going to end up, but let's put him over there for now. I can move this Gatling gun into the city. Since it's on a road, it only cost me a fraction of move point, so I have enough move points I still get to fire twice with him. This artillery can only reach the cavalry, so that's what I'm going to have him do. I'm worried about my rear areas here, but that's what this infantry. I got other guys come out to deal with that. So let's fire there. I didn't do a lot, but did a little, and a little bit. All adds up. My general is in a good spot. I'm gonna move him into the town just to make it a little safer. There we go. One less unit. And this guy. This rifleman can attack me because he can move here and then attack. This guy is going to take all his movement to get across the river, so he's less of a threat. So I'm going to focus on this guy. And with the bump from the city, almost killed him. Wow, that would have been pretty nice. Okay. Long time ago, if you've been watching, you might remember a long time ago, I built a road in this hex just so I'd have a quick access going back and forth across the river. That turned out to be a really nice little tactical thing. I think I'm going to have this guy. Okay, how much does it take to get to here? That shouldn't take much movement. Yeah, less than 2. Just want to see what's up here. Okay. And then I think I'm going to duck back into this jungle where he can't quite get to me. Alright. I don't have enough money to upgrade this crossbow, so I think he is mostly just going to be in the way. But, we'll leave him there, see what happens. Alright. Beijing demands crab. Well, they can just keep on demanding. City-states, yeah. Okay. Fast movement left, I think. Yeah, I know he's fine there. Alright, let's... I guess the real question is whether or not the Carthaginians have bombers. He wants to trade for my salt. Wait, do I have salt? I thought I... Oh, no, I was selling to the Carthaginians. Yeah, I'd love to sell you salt, but let's do it for gold. Let's try 7 gold. He did, 7 gold. That's, weird. Okay, here come Carthaginians. Whoops. Okay. Nebuchadnezzar built Prora, which is a wonder. Huns and Persia are friends. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, so they've taken that fortress. Yeah, kind of knew that was coming. And they're probably going to come this way. We'll see. This artillery is going to get into the city. And again, I'm a little surprised I haven't seen a Carthaginian fleet. But I don't want to go out there, stick my nose too far out and look. Also, should probably look down in here. Okay, so I'm making the questionable decision to save this merchant for when the war with Carthage is over, which I think I have a good chance of wrapping that up in probably about 8 turns. We'll see. Unless they have bombers. Okay, they didn't bring this guy any closer. Okay, great. So let's well, we're gonna kill this rifleman. Want to kill this cannon. This cannon can do a lot of damage to the city. And how's that look? Yeah, that'll 2 hits on that cannon will do it. Boom. And over here, let's move up and take a shot at this lancer. And want to make sure I kill one of these riflemen, like that one. This one, shoot here. This artillery has a range of 3, so I probably should fire my Gatling gun, which only has a range of 2 first. Okay, now does it look like I was being cocky? What, I just killed 3 units? Yeah. Yeah, Tito. Go home. Go home. Just go. This guy. Go. I guess. Wow. Those Gatling guns got quite a kick. I don't want to see them. But look, I could almost kill this Gatling gun. I could kill it by attacking it with the infantry and then with the cavalry. Then one of those units is stuck out there. Pretty tight spot. No, I think I'm just gonna. Hey, he can come down and. No, these guys got to get back behind the wall. The wall being the river. I think I'm gonna bring this infantry down here and start rolling up Dito's flank. I think that's the right play. We're gonna come back in here. I guess we could go there. One of them will hit me. I don't really want to get hit. Oh, there. That's a good spot. Where's that Chikonu that needs range promotion? Oh wait, that happened. Yeah, I gotta be careful. One of my Gatling guns somewhere doesn't have the range promotion. Therefore is not as this one right here. Okay. Just gotta have that in my mind so I don't think that it's better than it really is. Okay. We'll see if they come after me down here. If not, I might go after them. That's not. We have some movement left, right? Do I want to go up here? Nah, he can hit me really hard. What am I thinking? No way. No way. Those great infantry, Great War infantry are really tough. Okay, but let's start coming. Yeah, we've got to stand in defensive here. Okay, well, this guy to move here in case he comes up. I gotta have something going on here. Okay, well, this looks pretty good. I don't know what I'm doing with this guy. Why did I just disband him? I'm not gonna pay to upgrade him. He's just a drain on the economy. Maybe I should. I don't know. I guess move here and have him shoot at somebody. You know, maybe his best role in life is to be a decoy. Maybe the Carthaginians attack him instead of somebody important. Yeah, I don't see any versions. Okay, let's stay on the road. Always have an emergency. Yes, please slaughter digital people. Hi, Steve. Good morning. Good to see you. All right, all right. Yeah, maybe it will have peace with Carthage and more like. Well, you can wipe out their army, and it's just like, oh, Attila, man, just taunting me this whole game. You can wipe out their army, so it's like really clear they should go to peace. But then sometimes they just won't. They'll just sit there. Okay, let's see what they do. Coming after me? Coming after me. No bombers and no units better than what's out there. And Panama City is hunkering down. Okay, and we got radio. Okay, 10 with fire, yeah. Enemy is near, yeah. Okay, we've got another. Okay, we're going for plastics. Finish hospital. 1, 2. Let's see. I guess we should do the barracks and the armory in case we decide to produce some military stuff later from there. Okay, where is the cannons? Cannons are here. That's the only one in range. So we got to kill this cannon. I think we can kill all 3 of these units this turn. Be nice to give this one something to think about. I have. Let's see. Well, if we take care of her right flank, that'll be pretty good. This guy can come up here and just demolish the Lancers all by himself, pretty much it looks like. And Panama City's not helping her out. That's so disappointing when you're when you'd really like to get some help from your city-state allies with their military. They got better units than they do, and they just sit there and do nothing. Okay, let's make sure we kill the cannon. Oh, taking 3 shots to kill the cannon. Okay, and then let's be nice to heal this guy for a turn. Can you get away with that? Well, this guy's got nothing to do. He's wasted back here. He's my super scout. I've still got both artillery to fire. This guy is going to heal, I think, instead of firing. This guy needs to get up on the line somewhere. Probably should be here. Except I don't want one of these guys firing back at him. So I think I'm going to go along. I got some momentum on her right flank. I think I'm going to focus on rolling up the right flank. Okay, so let's kill this rifleman and deny this Gatling gun a target by moving the crossbowman out of the way. Yeah, even though he is kind of a... Well, he could just keep playing his role of being a decoy from more important targets. That's not bad. Let's see if we can... I mean, if he keeps ignoring the crossbowman, he might actually kill a Gatling gun before this is over. And this guy, my cavalry, that feels too bold. Yeah. I think I'm gonna bring him over here. Yeah, we're really gonna roll up her right flank. Yeah. So I'm across the river. Now that both these units are across the river, which means they can both have quite a bit of maneuverability next turn on their right flank. Wait, this isn't. I'm not War Poseidon, am I? No. Melbourne, Kiev. That was City. Okay. It kind of had that coloration. You know what I can do here is, I don't know if I'm tempting fate by doing this. I'm going to move this guy up to here, and I'm going to move these artillery to here. He's going to move him to 2, only 2, so he can't move, he can't attack my artillery. If he sends a guy up there, I'm going to be able to, I'll have everybody can attack him. But now, this guy is within range of my artillery next turn. So, okay. Now I've got, can I get the Inquisitor yet? Yes, I can. I can get the Inquisitor. So, I do. Okay, so thinking ahead, Guangzhou doesn't have I forgot. What is it that I can build with my religious? I can build monasteries and gardens of +2 happiness. Okay, so Guangzhou does not have a monastery. So if I send an Inquisitor in there, I can convert it back to Taoism. But what I want to do is wait until I have enough faith that then, right after converting it, I can buy the monastery. So that's kind of a slow hatch plan. That's really not going to yield that much, but it's free in a sense. Okay, let's go here. Kinda just making sure that the Panamanians don't come after me down there. Or if they do, I have something to deal with it. I wouldn't want him like coming up and messing with my artillery in there. That would be bad. Call him Tilly. He hates that. Who hates that? Steve? Why would I call him Tilly? Armando, sometimes your humor is so advanced that I have trouble understanding it. All right. Well, we got some more targets here. Oh, my crossbowman got a promotion. I'm gonna have to keep this guy around. Enemy is near. Yeah. Okay. And he survived a hit from a Gatling gun. I mean, you know what? You know, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. Okay, so here is, I think I've mentioned this before, I don't know, but when you're fighting, somebody's attacking your city, you either kill all the artillery ranged units or you kill all the melee units. Because it's pretty hard to take a city without a combination of them. The ranged units tend to do a lot more damage to the city. They can do it further away. But you need a melee unit to actually take the city. So, anyway. Oh, now he's trying to roll up my flank. She is trying to roll up my flank. Well, there's no activity with the Persians. Let's come over here. Let's see if this guy comes in here. We're just gonna go to there, I guess. Let me think through my whole battle plan before I make any big decisions. Okay, I want to kill this artillery unit, this cannon. Oh, she's got actual artillery now. That's dangerous. That's really dangerous. That's not good because it's 3 hexes away. It's going to be hard to get to. Okay, that puts a little spice back in this fight. I might have to go to the... I think I just need to kill all the units. I think that's what I need to do. I think I just need to kill all the units. Yeah. Well, this guy just needs to get out of there now. Good job, crossbowman. But we need to get you out of there, I think. Let's see. The Gatling guns are like ranged units. I don't think they can take the city. So I think I'm going to switch tactics to trying to keep all the melee units dead. Because there's only 1, 2, 3 melee units here, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. I don't think the Gatling guns can take a city. Okay. This guy can fire it here. Okay. Boom. Boom. And this guy's taking that out. Okay. This unit is going to just wait a second. Well, I killed both of those melee units. I think I should kill the other one. This was those 2 shots. Let's kill the cavalry. Oh, wow. That went down easier than I thought it would. Okay, before I forget, let's finish that one off. Okay. Now, I killed the guy, the cavalry unit that was exerting Zoc, zone control, on these roads. So now this guy can go clear back to here. And my cavalry unit can get up to here. Here is good enough, maybe. Unless I want to go to here. Threaten. Be across the river to threaten. I don't really want to, even though the road lets me cross this river really fast, it doesn't give me an advantage for attacking across it. So I think cavalry is usually best deployed on the flanks. I should have an artillery. That's the other. So an artillery has a range of 3 that can be hard to deal with. But if you put I should have put an artillery in the city. That would have been, I think, a little bit better. Can I hit this guy? I can't hit this guy. I think I'm going to go up here and be a threat to whatever she's got going over here. Okay, and handmaidens, what did they do? They set Mother Infantry over here to defend against the caravel? I don't know. Okay, let's fire at this Gatling gun since they've given me the opportunity to do so. Not really enough. Oh, and since the this Gatling gun can move 1, still be out of range of the infantry and the city, and then shoot. This one had the +1 range. I could do the same thing, but it doesn't. I can at least go to here so that I could think about doing that next time. I think the Panamanians are a non-issue. Let's get this guy up on the line. I think. I think I'm going to keep with my strategy of trying to roll up her right flank, even though she's got a lot more stuff on her right flank than I thought she did. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay, we finished the hospital in Beijing. That means we should be able to move a guy into the stock exchange without hurting our production. Yep, that worked. Do we have everybody else still working on the hospitals? Oh no, we finished one in Guangzhou, so it's got a food surplus. It should be able to do the same thing. Let's add to the stock market. Yeah, that very much takes care of it. Okay, so hospital basically was worth one specialist. Okay, Beijing. Oh, what are we gonna build? That's what it wants to know. Oh, we just lost a bunch of caravans. We could start rebuilding caravans to go against, yeah, let's do that. Attila. Oh, Tilly is Attila. I get it. Call Attila. I see. Okay, so this Inquisitor is going to sit here, and we're going to, every turn it's going to ask me what to do with him, which will be a reminder to see how much faith we have. And let's see, because I'm going to want to build a monastery, and how much faith does a monastery cost to build? I'm not sure. But it's... Let's see, is there a way to tell? Let's see, if I look at monastery here, is it going to tell? Monasteries. Use faith to purchase, but it doesn't say how much they are. Probably because it depends on what speed you're at. It's going to be several hundred points though, so. Alright. Turn. This guy on a mountain. I think he's not. I think he's down on it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. In terms of melee units, it's got this rifle one here, but that's 2 turns away. This one here. Okay. Well, Darius has completed the Manhattan Project. Oh, yeah, so he's going to have nukes soon, too. Alright, an enemy is there. Not that soon, but... And... they want to ban marble and cotton. Which are... I have cotton and marble. See? They're eroding away at me from a number of different angles. Not good. Because they just don't like how powerful I am. They're jealous. Okay, we are going to move an artillery. We're going to try and secure this of artillery up on the line that can return fire to their artillery. At least this one here for sure. Sucks in the sense that it means that this guy I'm gonna lose a turn. No, I'm not gonna totally lose a turn. Okay, so I'm gonna switch places. Oh wow, it's dangerous because I'll lose a bunch of punch this turn if I have them switch places. Maybe it's better just to keep focusing on killing. Let's see, this is my super scout. These 2 units are not immediate threats. Let's focus on the units that are. Like these guys. Well, let's kill the cannon. That was easy. Now let's start killing. I just need to start killing these Gatling guns. They're a little harder to kill, but certainly not impossible. There we go, 4 hits. That's about average. How many hits it takes to kill a unit? It's 4. kind of all else is equal, which it never is, but let's see, this one. This guy punches that guy. Ooh, that's not good at all. That's not. Okay, well, let's. The guy, 31 damage here versus 29 damage there. Why am I doing more damage here? Oh, because I have a rough terrain bonus. Oh, okay. Well, let's use it. Boom. Oops. That changed the odds on this? That's still pretty sucky. Okay, I'm gonna... Don't really want to lose any of these guys. Just gonna... I decided I do want to defend that line there a little bit better. Okay, so this guy's going to come out. My Super Scout. Let's come over here. Shoot at who you can shoot at. This guy. This is pretty. He doesn't need to be up there. Bad odds. Oh, he has a flanking bonus because he's next to another unit. So there's a rifleman back there. Rough terrain bonus. Wow. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Maybe we just come back here. Let them come to us. That's usually the right strategy to some extent. Let them come to us. Oh, yeah, what do we got going on over here now? Okay, so he comes at me. Can I do enough damage on this guy that, yeah, I think I can damage this guy enough. Just, he can come out and hit pretty hard, but I almost killed him. I could finish him off with this guy, but I have to move up, and then I'm within range of the city. But not this guy. You know, I think it's worth it just to kill this guy. Yeah. Find out. Boom. Alright. Got one of those legs. Okay, let's see what happens. Dies? Do I have extra dies? I don't know that I have extra dies. I'm going to say no to that. Off to the movies. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy the movie. What are you going to see, Armando? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? That's my vote. Oh, I killed that cavalry unit. That sucks. In the cannon? Where? Oh, the cavalry unit was here. There might be a cannon up there. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Oh yeah, okay, Gustavus, you want dies? Sure, we do have extra dies. Okay. Where was that cannon? I wonder if it was there. I don't like that that cannon killed the cavalry. It's not good. Alright, well, let's kill the units. Let's kill the obvious targets here. Hmm. Oh, got a great general. Good. Who did I get? I got Calcom. Huh. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Kind of feel in the mood to counterattack a bit. I don't like just sitting there waiting for that artillery to kick in. Is that flat terrain? This is Plains River. Yeah, I can kill this guy and get out. This guy can't do anything because he got to cross the river and they'll use all his movement points. So I got these 2 units. That might hurt. We'll find out. Okay, Guangzhou got the barracks. Let's build the armory. Next. I think we're just gonna call that good. Okay, yeah, he shot back, but didn't kill me. So, I think I feel like we're in pretty good shape over here. I'm tempted to shoot again. I'm so close. I got 3 more experience points. I get the promotion with giving the +1 range. I'm gonna shoot one more time. Oh no, there's a range of 1. Okay, no, we'll come back and heal. I'd love to get that guy promoted. Oh, got a great scientist. Is this gonna give me plastics? Not quite. Still 6 turns away. Okay. All right. Carthaginians do this turn. They retreated. Oh, and they have bombers. They hit my Great War Troop bombers. That's not good. Okay. Carthage stole radio from me. You stole my radio, man! Okay, we finished the hospital over here. Oh, they don't care about it. Okay. Well, if they have bombers, they can only drop bombs on units they can see. So one tactic in fighting them is to retreat back to where they can't see you unless they move units up really close to you, and then you can kill them. Let's see. Oh yeah, do it this way. This guy here. This guy here. Also, if they don't kill you in one turn, then you retreat out the units that are wounded and have them heal up and have the other ones come back, etc. Okay, and what's happening over here? What I really like to do is get this guy some experience points. If this guy's up here healing, maybe I can come around, chomp on that guy. Well, let's heal first. I'm just gonna do this Inquisitor thing before I forget. I mean, I should wait maybe, but it's just to show you how it works. Okay, so now Guangzhou is Taoist, and I can get the monastery in 437. Faith is how much I need. So it'll be about 6 turns, it looks like. I can program it now to give me a monastery when it gets that much faith. And there we go. Okay. Carthage turn. All right, what do you guys got? Yeah, see, the bombers didn't hit anybody this turn. It's because they can't see anybody. Can't see any targets. So that worked. Enemy spotted near Shanghai. Oh, we have Quinca Marine again. Are you serious? Really? You could have ironclads by now. Almost destroyers. Well, okay, fine. We're going to go to here and we'll attack favorably. And then I guess these artillery don't really need to mess. Oh, there. Carthaginians have a cannon there. Okay. We're just gonna bring this artillery down here and have somebody to fire at he brings his ship close enough, we'll be able to fire at it. And I'm gonna come here. If he doesn't move next turn, I can pop in there and kill that guy. Let's see what happens. Okay. I guess now would be a really good time to stick a cannon in Tenochtitlan. And yeah, this is going to come down, make sure nobody sneak up on us from behind. This guy come to here. ironclads. Frigates. Tempted to build a couple frigates. Just since the Carthaginians are back with ships. Robert E. Lee, my general. Always fun to think about the anachronisms. Robert E. Lee fighting for the Chinese. And, well, the time period's about right. 1750. Yeah, 100 years too early for Robert E. Lee, but given the scope of this game in terms of time, I would call that close. Got these guys down here, might as well use them. Caravan, let's go to let's relocate to Longitude. Alright, so what the Carthaginians do this turn. Okay, so the Carthaginians came up, they moved their units close so they could see, and then they hit my galley gun with a bomber. Just one though. I mean, I'm afraid of the technology, but oh, here's an ironclad. That's what you guys should have. Oh, look at it getting a little stronger down here. Okay, and here's more ships. Okay, yeah, this has turned out to be a mess. Well, let's see what we can do about this ironclad. He's staying there because this guy can advance, but on the other hand, I like to answer that question, what would we do about that ironclad? We can just kill it. I wanted to come up here and take a shot at this Gatling gun, but I don't. Now it jumps around. I don't want, not if that Great War Infantry is going to be able to hit me back. Okay, so let's get back. Let's get out of there. Okay, this guy, 1, 2, 3, not quite within range of anybody. So he's going to sink my cargo ships. He's hoping to anyway. All right, well, he's very kindly sent an artillery unit up within range, so let's kill it. And let's see what we can do about the other one. I think it's worth being risky with that guy. Just go and kill that rifleman. What's this guy doing? Let's come down here. A little bit of pressure on them. General here, so that more units are within range of being able to being benefited by it. Okay, well, we're gonna try and move out of that spot, but that's not gonna be easy. Because we're outside. Let's Let's go to Shanghai. Oh, we got the hospital done there, so we can. I think we can. Well, let's make sure we're working. Let's keep one off here to there. Work that tile. Sure, what I want to build. Let's try and build a frigate. Yeah, we got two city building frigates. Looks like we're gonna need them, and we're probably gonna get a chance to rebuild a cargo ship soon. Sorry, sweet, we have no interest in joining you in a war against Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, there goes one of my cargo ships. As soon as my turn, that cargo ship's gonna move right in there, and ooh, there it went. That's too bad. Okay. Yeah. See, run a unit up so that you can see my guys. Attack with your bomber, but then I'm just gonna kill ya. Want to keep playing this game? We can. God, I do here. Well, we definitely got to get back up here. Don't want to get punched by those guys. Okay, this guy's going to go back into Shanghai. And maybe we can let them come to us again. Let's see what happens. Okay. So I think the cargo ship went 3. So I think the cargo ship will land here. But it's gonna... Yeah, let's... She's probably gonna move right up in there. But if she does, we'll have satisfaction of... I should have brought another unit down. One of my super Gatling guns. Oh well. Yeah, trade route plundered. Okay, so Beijing needs to redistribute some. Why aren't we bringing that X? 20 citizens, that's good. Okay, let's take one off of here. Oh yeah, that's a good spot. Let's move. I think, unfortunately, we just need to take one there. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to lose 8 more happiness, I think. Let's see if we can. Who is. Let's see, Sweden is trying to get rid of marble. And these luxuries. Okay, well, I don't know who to. I'll just try and resist the cotton. All Kind of tempted to build the arsenal there. Just because usually I don't build the walls and castles and arsenals. Castles are an upgrade from walls. Arsenals are an upgrade from castles. But Tenochtitlan just gets attacked so often in this game that feels like a good investment actually. Okay. Yep, that was good. That was good. Oh, that's not so good. I think all we can do is just send production to another city. Joe. Whoops, that was a switch. Oh well, that's fine. And now she's got 2 bombers hitting me with Gatling guns. And she did plunder my other trade route. And yeah, Brazil's replaced Carthage's ally, Kiev. Oh, well, hey, oh, that's interesting. Now we can go make peace with it. We're now, and we are still friends. We retained the goodwill that we had from before. Banning marble passed, banning cotton failed. Okay, so our happiness is dropped to 3, so 7. Shanghai is starving because of that. Cargo ship getting plundered. All right, now let's see if we can kill these. Okay, we killed one of the caravels, and you know, we're gonna go here and finish off that Gatling gun, and we're gonna kill this guy, this cannon, and this guy doesn't really have anything to do. Let's come up here, I guess, in case things get hot up here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I think what she did was run up here with a unit to spot and then bomb with their bombers and then ran away. Yeah, that's... So we have to make it a little harder to spot us. We're gonna have this guy get down into here. This guy get back into, no, I think we'll do this. That. Alright. I like this spot for the Gatling gun, but the range of 2 can hit all these hexes because this is on flat terrain. Sure, why not? And she might actually go for peace now. This time, yeah. Now that she plundered both of, yeah. Negotiate peace. Will she pay me for peace? Not that much. No, she's just not. Okay. Well, make peace with Carthage, so we don't have to worry about the bombers anyway for a while. So, well, it looks like I did well in a way. Like I fended off another major attack from Carthage, but my position is just being continuously eroded by these wars where I'm not gaining anything, sucking up a lot of resources, and I'm really outvoted in Congress. And oh my god, Persia is at 73% on the science track of my 65, and I've fallen to 5th place. I'm in a horrible position. So it may not look like I'm losing, but I am. I'm not winning towards my objective of taking enemy capitals. I'm holding my own in fights, but you can, if you've been watching, you can just kind of tell I've just been getting crunched, and instead of expanding, I'm contracting and barely holding on, and I'm not positioned to win by any of the other ways of winning, science or culture or diplomacy. I'm 5th now in science out of 7, so that's certainly not, well, I've never been good at culture in this particular game. And diplomacy requires having allies with basically all the city-states, and I'm allies with none of them. So I am going to surrender. I am going to, I could keep playing. I just can tell you there's no sense wasting more time on this game. It did not go to plan. So let's see. I think hey Steve, we finally get to queue up the next win-loss scoreboard thing here. All right, so here's a little thing that Steve put together to taunt me.
Perhaps hopscotch is more your speed, Peter Carbon unit.
Thank you, Steve. All right. Well, in all fairness, when I win, that little cinematic has a taunting of the AI, so that's great. So, yeah. Well, I hope that you enjoyed watching me play this game. Maybe it would have been more fun if I would have won. I don't know. I think the biggest mistake I made was probably that one time when I attacked Persia when I promised them I wouldn't. That just soured everybody, made everybody hate me. Also, maybe going for workshops before universities. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? So next week, I'm going to return to my game of Civilization 6 that I was playing before I interrupted that game to play Civilization 5. And in that game, hopefully, win. I'm going for a diplomatic victory in Civ 6, which I've never pulled off before. So who knows? We'll see how it goes. Are you going to remember what the heck you were doing? No, I won't be remembering what the heck I was doing. I know I was going for a diplomatic victory, but I'm going to have to brush off my notes. I will probably, is it cheating to go? And I will load the game in my own time and study it for a while and then start playing when we go live. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Do a little homework to figure out where I was at. So, all right, everybody, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next week here on Peter versus Machine. All right, thanks for watching.